We're going to talk about calibers tonight. It's very cold outside, so we're not out on the shooting range. It's snowing right now, blowing about 35 miles an hour, and cold, about 34 degrees or 33, something like that. So we're inside. I'm going to show you some guns. We'll shoot these guns later. The evolution of calibers sometimes. Here is the famous 30-30 Winchester. That's a fantastic cartridge. The 30-30 Winchester didn't start out as a 30-30 Winchester. It started out as a 38-55 Winchester, which was really 38 caliber, and this was a very, very accurate gun. They made Ballard rifles with this caliber. It was a very good offhand shooting rifle at up to 200 yards, and they were very, very accurate and consistent. But they thought if they necked this down to 308 diameter, which would be a 30 caliber, which is right here, that gun would be so fast, that bullet would be so fast, supersonic speeds, that would kill anything that was out in the woods. And that was the way it came out. Now, they came out in the 30-30 carbine, they came out with single shot rifles, they came out with the 26-inch barrels, which I have some of these. I'll show them to you later. But the 38-55 started out as 38-55 and then 30-30. And then they wanted to make the 30-30 even faster. And a long time ago, this was just the most super varmint rifle or pistol, whatever you had it in. This is a 25-20 Winchester. It was 25 caliber, 257 diameter, and 20 grains of black powder behind it. This goes way back into 1800s in black powder. The 30-30 went back to black powder. The 38-55 went back to black powder. But then they took the 30-30 and necked it down to a 25 257 diameter instead of the 25-20 shell, like that. Now they got a 25-35. This was an ultimate varmint rifle, antelope rifle, everything for quite a while. I have a 94 carbine and 25-35. And they used these for many years. Then you come out with the 25-06, the 257 Roberts, 25 Harriet. All of these different calibers were souped up off of 30-06 brass and different ones. Now the brass, they have changed over the years from many calibers. The 45-70. This is a 45-70 right here. 45-70. Nope, grabbed the wrong one. This is the 45-70. Now the 45-70 was hyped up in every way you can think of. They made it bigger, a little littler. 45-120, 45-90. This one was the 45-90, right there. There's the 45-70. That's the 45-90. We'll get it straightened out here if the camera doesn't want to go goofy on me. This is a 50 Sharps. That's the 45-70. That's the 50 Sharps. Look at that. And this is a 45-75. Again, compared to the 45-70. 45-75 has a larger case, as you can see, larger diameter. Now the 45-90, 45-100, 45-110, 45-120 all had this same case, but they just got longer. That was a 45-90 there. That was a 45-90. Now the 45-70 was neck down to make it faster, just like they did with the 25-35 and just like they did with the 30-30. Now here we have a 33 WCF, Winchester centerfire. That's what they are. This is a modern projectile there, and this is what they came out to look like originally. And this here was a 45-70 neck down to 30-38 diameter bullets. This was the ultimate grizzly gun. This was the ultimate everything. But before they came out with that one, they came out with a 38-56. The 38-56 now was a tremendous caliber. This is a big bullet. It is 38 caliber actually. This one here is 33 caliber. That one's 38 caliber now. All of them neck down off of a 45-70. Now we'll show you these guns later, but right now I wanted you to see this. Now you can take the 45-70 bullets and you can neck them down. You can take a 45-70 case and make a 33 Winchester out of it. You can make a 38-56 out of it. The 38-55 was such a wonderful caliber that Winchester thought that they would take it and put it on and neck it down, not from the 30-30 type case, but the 45-70 case, and make a fast shooting, flatter shooting, powerful grizzly, elk, moose, whatever gun. Now one of the first rifles that came out in the 45-70 was this one. This is a Springfield trapdoor. This rifle is in very good condition. You can see even the case hardening on it. This rifle is made in 1873. Now it is a Springfield 73. It was sent back to the Springfield Armory in 1884. And they shortened the barrel. This was originally a rifle, but they didn't have enough carbines, so they shortened this barrel. And they, down to the carbine size. Now these guns will shoot up to 1,500 yards. They had peep sights and they have slot sights also on them. You can look down there. Peep sights and the notch sights also. This one here has got my signature in Indian on there, Sugar Me at the Tonka, or Traveling Dog, and the brass on it also. Now this was a 45-70. And there's thousands of these guns made. Pointed at you the other way into the target, so that's what it looks like at the barrel coming at you. Still the case hardening is on everything. It says U.S. Springfield 1873. This was a cavalry gun. So all of these bullets came from different evolutions of the same caliber, the same brass, and then they would make longer ones, shorter ones, and then they would come out with unusual things. This is a 45-65. This is a 45-60. Now, I told you I'd show you different ones. Now, all the cowboy movies, there were a 38-40, 41 Colt. There was a 45 Colt, 44-40, all of those ammunition. So they made a blank for the studios that would fit in all of those guns. And this one bullet was like a 5-in-1 bullet. And you could shoot this bullet in any of these. Now there wasn't any projectile in that. That's what it looks like. This was like their 5-in-1 or 6-in-1, whatever. If the cowboy moves on the eve of the Cold Single Action Armies, they had all different kind of calibers. Hopalong Cassidy had 2 different guns, a 38-40 and I think it was a 45 Colt. Well, they could shoot these same ammunition on both of them because it was just a blank anyway. I hope you've enjoyed this little tutoring in back this up here just a little bit. And the calibers and rifles. We're going to show you some different